saying you switch, you wondering. You know they came from the bottom and now we is lit. You was lit, I gotta get it, I gotta get it. You hating cause ice on the wrist. Why bet you wanna be famous, huh? They act like they made us, huh? You know I'm icy in Vegas, this for the that hate us, huh?
Okay, Coach, this storied franchise in Dallas and their fans are hungry and hopeful to add another championship banner in the rafters as we settle in for some playoff football at AT&T Stadium. Coming up, it's a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a classic in store between the Green Bay Packers and the Dallas Cowboys. The excitement level around here at a fever pitch as we're underway in the 2020 NFC Championship game. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Blue 58! Here we go, team! Here I come! Here I come! 50, Mark 50, Mark 50! Danny! 50.
The first carry now for the BYU man. It's Jamal Williams. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
Brings up second and 11 at the 31-yard line.
Pilot, 64, weak.
On second down now, it's Williams. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. So from second and long, now we go to third and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in four-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. Yeah, Williams is going to be stopped short of the yellow line. He did not get there. Call it no gain there. And it leads to a fourth down. And what they're challenging here is the spot of the ball, and this is probably the hardest challenge to win.
So difficult because the speed of the game, the angles of the cameras, your angle from the sideline watching the play can often fool you into thinking that the ball should be placed in a different spot.
On fourth down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. Back deep for the Cowboys, Tavon Austin. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 20. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
2nd and 9 now from the 21. This is Elliott. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Here we go, 46. Check 26, check 26. Here we go, 46. Go back. We got motion. Go back. We got motion. Back up. 26.
On third down, it's Prescott. And he'll have his man. That's Cooper. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. And they convert on third with a gain of 22.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Kill. Check 99. Say. There we go, kill. So we're going to 54. One in. Go. Get out there. Then we're going to 53. Here we go, going to 54. One in. 26.
On first and 10, Prescott. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. There he goes left side. And they will score. It's a Packer touchdown. In a game of this magnitude, it's always good to get out to a great start. But a game of this magnitude, you go up early, that's a big deal.
It's a huge deal. Psychologically, you now have the advantage as well as on the scoreboard. And also, it's a settling effect for your team. You're in it now. You've got the lead. Let's just go play some more ball.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They'll need to come from behind if they want to play in 2 weeks as they trail early in this NFC Championship game. They start on the ground with Elliott. Adrian Amos up to make the tackle.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Prescott. Caught by Cobb. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
We're going to 54. We're going 47.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Prescott from the gun on third. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. His first catch in this NFC Championship game, and it's a first down.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that guy can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and it picked up a first down for him, too.
Watch time. Tight end right. We're going to 54. One in. Watch the edge. Under. Here we go. Going to 54. One in. Here we go. 26.
A first down throw for Prescott. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. So here's a first and 10 at the 38. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a first and 10.
Here we go, 47. Check 82. Watch 82. Ball coming 82. Hey, kill. 47. 49. Then we're going to 53.
Prescott on first down. Pack Packer pressure, and down he goes. Rashawn Gary. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Watch out, watch out, watch out. We're going to 54. Wide in. Alert 3. We're going to 54. Going to 50. 26.
To try again after the sack. Prescott got his man there, complete to Gallup. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Hey, 47.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 20-yard line.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Prescott now 5 for 5 on the drive. He's responded after the interception. It's first and 10.
Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog. Check 31, check 31. Check 26.
Now back to the ground with Elliott. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Watch tight end. Kill, 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 kill. Kill, kill. Check 52. Shoot, shoot. 26.
Now Elliott. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run as they are now on the board here in the first half. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how we're going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Here we go.
Here we go. At their own 19-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Second and 4.
From the 25 on second down, Rodgers. He's going to find his tight end, Boyle. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he was unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Watch the shit. Really right. Kelly, don't let Kelly. Switch. Box it. 26.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion. Kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Williams. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
And it's third down.
2 minutes remain in the first half of this NFC Championship. And a reminder, folks, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report coming up shortly. The coach with us, as always, as he will start to look ahead to Super Bowl 53. Now a play fake. Rodgers. He's got Adams on the hookup. It's a gain of 16 and a first down for the green and gold. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. Tackled there by Leighton Vander Esch.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
From just shy of midfield, Rodgers firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. From the gun, it's Rodgers. He's got his man. It's Williams. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. They go back to the ground with Williams. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back.
258. I hope you got your left hand. I'm about to take you to 2. Bang, 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 bang. 26.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Williams. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Scampering home from 19 yards out. And the Packers have taken the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Hey. 4 down. Hey, kill. What do you think?
Throwing. Prescott. Throw right side. Taken in by Gallup. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Everyone got 4 down. Gun. We're going to 53. Check 3. We're going to 54. 1-6.
Prescott from the gun. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, You've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
Slam. Sponge. No. Go to 54.
A second down throw for Prescott. Going to take a shot for Gallo. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
The Cowboys on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 10.
34. Shoot. Let's put them on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus. Hey, check right 34. Mike, 34. Watch the look. Here we go. Going to 54. Going to 54. Why ain't? Then we're going to 53.
Prescott yet again. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Josh Jackson. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Interception all day, baby.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
No. 158. Hey, check 26. Check 37. Check 37.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. On now is Mason Crosby, who's hit from as far as 58 in his career. This will be from 56 yards out. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Championship. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something.
And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. And the return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. Intended that time for Cooper. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
2nd and 2 at the Cowboys' 38-yard line.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple.
Here we go. Back one. Check. Crunch. Check 30. Jim. He's coming. We got double up.
Here's the first carry for Bo Scarborough. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 2 yards, good enough for a first. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
First down, Green Bay.
Back one. 54. Zoom. Check. Walk 54. I'm coming, baby. I'm coming.
Now they'll run it with Scarborough. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Xavier Woods, the free safety, up to make the tackle.
2nd and 6 at the Cowboys' 31-yard line.
Hey,
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Bring it.
They're going to run this with a tight end. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
54. Mike 54. Jim. Pick it up. Mike 54.
On first down, it's Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Check. Watch the 4. Hey, let's get that home. 50. Hey, you guys over here. Hey, Steve 6. 54.
Again, it's Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Right there, 54, right there, 54. We are going. Watch QB drop. 36. White left. Slam.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through, and that will open the lead up now to 20-7. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the 3rd quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him. And
he's got a man, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 39 yards there, a big one. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Prescott to throw it. Looking for Cooper, that's complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 23 yards on the play.
Here we go, 46.
Prescott looks to throw on first. Being chased out left. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Here we go. Watch the run. This side, baby. That's the baby side. Here we go. Kill. 24. Then we're going to 53. Go. Get out there. Hey, watch this.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Prescott. And this is going to be intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had a field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
1 quarter remains until the NFC crowns its champion. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
59, 319. Two times. Out. 5 down. Stand up in.
Oh, a quarterback sneak on 2nd down. Only a yard on the sneak, not what he was hoping for, and it's 3rd down.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down.
Don't get nervous. 6 man. Check curls.
They give it off here to the tight end. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. Here's J.K. Scott now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. So a short drop, but he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick. Here's Austin. It takes a touchdown-saving tackle to bring him down as he goes 32 yards on the return. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Single, slot. Hey, you're on an island over there. You go 47. 82's moving. Oh, you get on the headache.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Completes it to Jason Witten. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal.
27.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time.
Mike 42, check, Mike 42.
On 2nd and goal, Prescott. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Cooper was the target there, but now it's 3rd and goal.
When you got your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
It's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't complete it on that play. Prescott now. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Zadarius Smith coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal.
Under 10. Under. Hey, kill. Delta. There we go. 26.
Prescott to throw on 4th. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Josh Jackson. And now nothing but green ahead of him. He's at the 50. He's at the 30, the 20, 10, 5, and they will score. It's a Packer touchdown.
That's the way you make the speed.
That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them into the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Extra point up and good by Crosby. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think
under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The safety, Adrian Amos, comes crashing in for the sack. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Here's Prescott. Big hold of the 30. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. And he'll take it to the 43-yard line. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. First down, Prescott. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Watch the pass.
Throwing again. Prescott on 2nd and 10. And an alley to run. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 39. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Preston Smith able to take him down. It's a loss of 3. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Now Prescott. That's into the hands of Gallup over the middle. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A big pickup of 38. Prescott. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. He was looking for Daniels that time.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. They begin the drive with Williams. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
2nd and 9 at the 21-yard line.
2nd and 9 now from the 21. And they'll indeed take a knee.
Rodgers on the field. It's a loss of a yard, and it's Third down.
Cut it! 319!
Watch 54, watch 54. Big stop, G. Big stop, let's go!
And for all these guys, whether you're a rookie, a 10-year veteran, there's no feeling like this NFC champs.
And you feel like family. Never at any time do you feel more like family than when you're sharing the joy of being the NFC champs. And now everyone gets to say they're going to the Super Bowl.
And that'll close the books on the conference championship. For Charles Davis, myself, Brandon Gaudin, and our entire crew, we'll talk to you in 2 weeks from the Super Bowl.